Hi everybody, Dr. Daniele Gambero, the Propenomist here. Do you like our Propenomy Bites? Make sure you will support us. Two ways. Comment below. Tell us if we need to improve anything, if we are missing something. Two, subscribe our channel and push also notification. You will immediately know when we are uploading the latest episode of Propenomy Bites. Remember, it's daily, Monday to Friday. Good afternoon everybody. Dr. Daniele Gambero, the Propenomist from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, here for our daily Propenomy Bites. Today we did it at 2 p.m. Jam, meeting and whatsoever else. Sorry. Okay, news in the papers, something quite big actually. It was even on the front page of the Edge Financial Daily. Finally, we have the Security Commission Malaysia, which has been publishing two papers seeking comments from the public. Seeking comments from the public means public is requested, please tell us something, tell us what you think. I think in the comment below you might be finding a link which will drive directly to the paper, and there should be also an image, a small picture that I've been taking of the website where you can find even more information and above all the due date for this comment, which is the end of this month, 29 of March. These two papers are related to what? One, coin offering. Cryptocurrencies. Finally, Malaysia is start regulating cryptocurrencies, and contemporaneously the use of tokenization for property crowdfunding. Meaning what? A property developer has a project, is looking to crowdfund funds for his project. He can transform the value of his project in digital token, which will be sold all around the world, not only in Malaysia, to public investors. Meaning what? Is a digital way, modern way, Industrial Revolution 4.0 way of making property investment affordable and reachable for everybody. I ask all of you, follow the link, go through the paper, understand what the paper says, understand the question. There are few questions that have to be replied, and let's all of us make sure that the Security Commission will receive our voice, will hear our voice before the due date of the 29th of March. You see, Malaysia is a democratic country, and this is a very clear example of real application of democracy. There is a new paper on a hot topic like digital crowdfunding and cryptocurrencies. The Security Commission asked the people to say what they think. That means after the 29th of March, you have been getting your time to raise your hand and say what you think. If you don't say, keep quiet, even though there might be something that you will not like. What this will mean and bring in for properties a lot of opportunities, honestly. Once these rules will be enforced, should be happening probably in April or May, tokenizing properties will allow developers to dispose some of their high valued assets. It's a long process, it's not easy, it's expensive, no doubt. Above all, if you want to open your tokenization to the world, not only to Malaysia. But definitely can be done in a cheaper way only for the Malaysian market. Practically is value of a physical asset, a building. Say that in this building I have 20 unsold units. Each one of them is 1 million, I have 20 million of properties. Good. I transform 20 million of properties in probably 20 million will be something like 200,000 digital tokens, and I offer 200,000 tokens in the market for people to buy like shares, all right? And of course there will be transaction, there will be demand, there will be higher demand, lower demand, and the token will rise and lose value accordingly. There is a bit blur area to me in terms of management of the assets. I was discussing this with a group from Singapore back 1 week ago, Novenum, and this group was proposing this tokenization for one of my clients, for one of the developers we are working with here in Malaysia. And the aspect of property management is not there. Now, what I say is, if I purchase a digital token related to a property and this property is not properly managed, meaning it's just left there for waiting for capital appreciation, then the return for the investor in the token might be quite low. But instead, if the property is properly managed, then there might be a much higher value added for the investors. All things to be seen and to be analyzed and understood above all. So get ready, go, reply to the question, give your comment. Security Commission will be very happy and the whole investors market will also be very happy. Another information which is, I would say, good and bad somehow. Remember yesterday I was talking about the kind of freezing of new land for palm plantation, for oil palm plantation. Well, the quantity, the size of land that Malaysia can utilize for oil palm plantation has been gazetted as being only 6.5 million hectares. It's a lot. Malaysia is the second world producer of palm oil, and palm oil is a precious commodity and is representing quite an interesting part in our component of our GDP, national GDP. As I've been mentioning already, palm oil has been feeling in the last few years quite heavy pressures from eco-warriors. I call them the eco-warriors, the green soldier. Most of them are good and smart, some of them are a bit too much lah. Eco-warriors in Europe in this moment, I know Europe is my country and shame on me, kind of, luckily I'm here and not there. Europe eco-warriors are strongly against palm oil, at the extent that they are asking the European Union to ban palm oil from import in Europe, which is, wow. Temporary solution, and asking something without actually thinking about the consequence of this that you are asking. The European eco-warriors ask to block completely import of palm oil in Europe. Europe is, I think, the second or the third market by importance for Malaysia, which means we will lose in one shot a huge amount of export, which means we will cause pain and losses not only to businessmen, but most importantly to a lot of people of the Malaysian rakyat. Is this right? Well, this morning I heard an interview on BFM of the chairman of FGV, which is the biggest producer in Malaysia of palm oil, and he came out with quite a strong sentence. He said, enough is enough. Our government should be pulled out from the table of negotiation with the European Union and say, go to hell, kind of. Why we keep on discussing about this matter of chicken and egg? We are committing ourselves in doing the right thing. You please stop pushing us too much into the corner. I kind of agree. Unfortunately, Europeans are somehow a bit too pushy, not only on the palm oil. This is one of the reasons why back in '98 I decided to emigrate in Malaysia, and since then I'm happily here. Your country is beautiful. So let's follow up and see what will happen next on the palm oil ban in Europe, which to me is really a nonsense. Let's see and do our best in cooperating for the Security Commission query on the two papers, one on cryptocurrency, one on digital crowdfunding for property. Of course, all this is interrelated to property. All these are economic news linked to properties. If you read them with the Propenomy lens, you understand better where, what, when, and why to purchase property. You want to know a bit more? There is a fantastic tool, which is this one, Propenomy, the Art of Property Investing. Is my first masterclass. Friends and followers have been asking me to held this workshop or masterclass for quite a long time. Finally, I put together all my numbers and papers. 23rd and 24th of March, there will be the first edition of this masterclass. 11 hours, packed with information. You can find all the detailed agenda and so on in the itinerary in the event page of Propenomy, the Art of Property Investing, under Propenomy Academy page, Race Group Propenomy Academy page. Later I will also share this event page everywhere in the net, so you might be able to find it easily. The cost for these 2 days, only 488 ringgit. We are also on Eventbrite. Have a look at it, and see you all on the 23rd and 24th for this one, for our Propenomy Bites. This is all today, and I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. sharp. Ciao from Dr. Daniele Gambero, the Propenomist. Bye bye.